This is people that are looking on separation between their hardships or their the things that they got going on that would be issues, and what a celebrity's issues would be.
But maybe that not y'all know, but the one besides Keish that I always talk about, and every time I see him, I tell him thank you, because it wasn't like we was enemies, or we didn't hang out together. Was 50 Cent, Mr. Curtis Jackson.
Wow.
Y'all want to know what really gets on my nerves, that grinds my gears. Grinds them so bad. Is that when y'all think I give it? Listen to me. I do not give a
If this drama is getting out of hand, everyone, assume for the moment that Remy Ma and Claressa Shields are taunting one another. 50 Cent is the ultimate provocateur, and Papoose is getting sucked into the commotion. His comments are rambling as usual. But let's go down here and analyze this narrative in detail, because it's so strange. In a strange Instagram post, 50 cautioned Claressa Shields, the successful boxer involved in all of this, to avoid fighting Remy and to keep things digital. He wrote something down. He wasn't kidding when he said that Remy might get the block. We all know that 50 doesn't mince words. He described Remy's fame from 2007 when she was jailed for shooting the gun. But this is where everything gets crazy. Remy Ma took offense and retaliated. And the incident, let's go on to the real tea that has everyone talking because it just got out of control. When Remy Ma posted the purported text messages between Papoose and his purported new girlfriend, world boxing champion Claressa Shields, on Instagram, everyone thought they were nasty.
Y'all, what is going on with Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields? Like, I woke up this morning and I saw that Remy Ma and Claressa Shields are going back and forth on Instagram. And then, I guess Remy Ma caught Papoose and Claressa on the phone falling asleep together and stuff like that.
Even though you can't have sex with me in person or over the phone, it should be easy for you to notify me that you made it home safely, because you are the one who is married. At this stage, however, it becomes juicier. Claressa appears to be frustrated throughout the passage. In the description of the picture, Remy included her thoughts in the comment. Papoose was asleep when Claressa Shields was lying in my house. She hung up the phone as soon as she heard me. And this B, who is supposedly a world champion fighter, won't leave him. Now that I've told you everything, little daughter, you're not alone. Yes, Remy did show up. Not content to stop there. She accused Claressa of spreading false information to harm her reputation, while Papoose appeared brave on her Instagram stories. Remy claimed that for too long, a publicity team had been spreading false information about me every day in an effort to denigrate me and present him as God's gift. Claressa Shields was not the woman. Despite my pleas to stop the story, Papoose believed that the best course of action was to keep quiet. The knockout punch is here, and I'm worn out. Don't worry, I saw it all. And since you're so tough, the world will see it too. Oh, and he said that because you're ugly. He would never fuck you. A woman with 2 boyfriends is upset with a man who has a girlfriend. Claressa shot back. Naturally, why are you tagging me if I'm not the only one? Remy replied, she's not. Out here juggling boyfriends? Hey, Miss Shields, just because I'm a good woman with only one guy, just like I was a woman with only one marriage, MFs, won't just up and disappear. Her next remark to Claressa was, oh, and he's never going to buy you anything because he thinks he's the prize. He's a taker, not a giver, and I'm the one with the bag, LOL. Remy replied, I'm not even mad. Actually, I'm pleased, and that's why your boyfriend is mad, she replied, playing with me because I'm not the enemy you want. And you claimed to feel foolish, but now you also appear foolish. While Remy and Claressa were busy making jokes, Papo made the decision to intervene and fix the problem. He claimed to be sad that Remy had finally moved on, and that, in his opinion, he had been requesting a divorce on a regular basis. Although Pap's criticism of the back and forth was direct, his claim that Remy was lying truly grabbed notice. The story when it is intimated that she is upset because he is leaving, the situation becomes considerably more terrifying. Continued by claiming to have audio evidence that Papoose had threatened to call the police on her and accused her of physical assault. Just when we thought things couldn't get any worse, Papoose intervened and changed everything. On social media, Pap attacked her, saying that Remy had cheated on her and that he had been attempting to obtain a divorce for months.
Spread that Remy was dealing with a battle rapper named Easy the Block Captain. And at one of the events, because she has this battle rap league, Chrome 23, and she hosts these rap battles. And at one of the rap battles, allegedly she was hugged up with battle rapper Easy Block the Captain.
And however, he went farther and accused Remy in public of spending Christmas 2023 cuddling with battle rapper Easy, the Block Captain. Pap didn't mince words when he branded her out as a narcissist and declared that he was done remaining silent. The caption read, "While I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where Rema was now that I finally moved on. She's angry and making up lies." However, Pap continued, claiming that Remy begged him to fabricate a story about knocking Easy out. Remy apparently wanted to hide the fact that Easy had been knocked unconscious by Pap. She also kept pleading, "With me to lie about the knockout in the emails I still received, but it didn't matter because he didn't respond." Given how much Jan loves Papoose, this entire situation can seem like the ultimate betrayal. Remember, this man held Remy in control during some of her darkest years. Everyone learned what it meant to ride or die from Pap, who also looked after her son and paid her many visits. During her time in prison, he provided her with invaluable support. They were viewed as a powerful couple and the embodiment of Black love at one point, particularly after Remy left. People seemed to continue where they left off, thanking Papoose for being faithful for 6 long years and for helping Remy get her life back on track.
It ever there was a light bulb moment when it went off over my head, oh my God, he's the one. But I did notice that he was different from, other guys.
However, it must have been devastating when Pap revealed that the woman he had been dating for years supposedly cuddled with the Block Captain over Christmas. Remy is even more upset because Pap is rumored to have moved on with a younger woman. As if everything he had created with Remy had fallen apart. He says he has made Papoose's predicament worse. After they went from being the ideal pair for loyalty and stability to sharing so much tumultuous strife online, safe to say that nobody anticipated their romance to end.
Rappers. So, I got one of them here tonight for you. Hold on. Happy birthday.
Don't trust your brother. Don't even trust your mom.
Instead of just responding verbally. Claressa Shields now participates in the conversation and challenges Remy to a physical battle. Claressa made a series of scathing posts in which she challenged Remy to engage in a real fight. She wasn't just trash-talking, though. She used the entire feud to promote her bout in Flint, Michigan. On February 2nd, 2025, in addition, she promoted her Christmas Day movie. Claressa said, "Come get a whooping crash out" versus Claressa Shields versus Il Rio Remy Ma on February 2nd. The internal fire only Claressa Shields could pull off this kind of advertising. Let's face it, Remy didn't back down either, continuing to go back and forth with the boxing champion as Papoose sat back and responded to the ruckus with a cool but suspicious air. Fans couldn't help but notice how calm Pap seemed in the middle of all this drama, as if he already knew how things would work out. Some people even speculate that Papoose is allowing all of this to happen in order to end the chapter with Remy. Let's go straight to the subject, as Papoose is obviously sick of being polite. Some believe Pap is relishing the limelight because the internet is solidly on his side following his claims. Remy Ma has a less than ideal history. In case you were unaware, Remy's life took a significant turn in 2007 after she and her longtime friend, Keita Barnes Joseph, got into a furious argument outside of a courtroom. Remy has a history of pulling triggers, so 50 Cent is side-eyeing this entire feud and calling it a setup. Makita was shot in the torso after the altercation reportedly began over $3,000 that Remy thought had been taken from her purse. Remy's argument that it was an accident was rejected by the prosecution. In 2008, she was found guilty of unlawfully possessing a weapon and attempting to coerce someone, and the judge sentenced her to 8 years in jail. Remy has consistently maintained her innocence in the face of the conviction.
What really happened?
What do you mean? Like,
What really put you there? What really?
It really was an accident that happened. I was out,
But she can't really talk about it in details.
but I can not in details, but I can pretty much say I was out with people like that are not my friends.
Remy addressed the matter in an interview with The Wendy Williams Show, stating, "I didn't shoot anyone." Do you folks really think that every time the jury and judge got it correct, they didn't fast forward to 2014? Despite serving 6 years in prison at the Bedford Hills Correctional Facility for Women in New York, Remy didn't miss a beat. Instead, she returned to the game and took back her despite being a hip-hop industry ruler. Remy has always been candid about the effects of prison on her life. She told the audience that, although she spent the majority of the last 15 years as a rapper in prison rather than the free world, she will always remember the friends she left behind and the experiences she had.
It was court. You go with him now? I agree with that.
The 2007 shooting event. It's not the only example of this. Apart from the events of 2019, Remy's rage has gotten her into trouble multiple times. Remy was arrested in New York City when love and hip-hop artist Brittany Taylor allegedly claimed him during a charity show. According to reports, Brittany hurt her right eye in the altercation that broke out at the Irving Plaza. Green Room.
Okay, now Remy Ma, she has bailed out of jail. She actually is saying, and I'm gonna tell you the whole story. She was in custody because she allegedly punched Brittany Taylor at the concert that went down for Pretty Lou.
Tell people. Remy Ma's record shows that she never backs down from a fight. So Claressa Shields would be wise to reconsider her remarks before continuing to trash her online or in person. One thing is certain, though. Remy isn't the one to put others to the test, and despite Claressa's readiness, he always has something to prove. Therefore, when 50 Cent expressed his opinions regarding Remy and Clara's fight, he wasn't just being mean. He was making connections since he was aware of Remy's past. And let's be honest, it makes sense to assume she could, whether he's trolling or offering subliminal warnings. He even made a joke about her past with the 2007 ANT in case things go out of hand. Some followers are defending 50 after his remarks offended him, arguing that it's just 50 being 50, even while some believe Remy went too far by bringing up previous issues. It is impossible to deny that his past gives a deeper undertone to the situation. Story is far from over, as Claressa Shields keeps criticizing Remy Papoose for disclosing all the secrets, while 50 Cent keeps things interesting. For more drama straight from the streets, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Make sure to see the next movie on the end screen as well. You won't want to miss it. If this seems crazy to you, we'll tell you all about it. Will Papoose drop even more receipts in response to the combat challenge?